We're on. Okay, at this time, I'd like to call this meeting of the Police Commission to order. Everybody, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. First thing we need to do, Chief, could we have the roll call, please?
Yes. Commissioner Dragoyevich? Here. Commissioner Rich? Here. Commissioner Pollock?
Here.
Commissioner Catino?
Here.
President Poling?
Here.
Attorney Murphy?
Here, sir.
With that, we'll move on to the minutes. Everybody has been given a copy of the minutes from the last regular meeting. And this time we need a motion to accept those minutes.
Make a motion, we accept the minutes.
Motion made by Commissioner Pollock, second.
I second.
Second by Commissioner Catino. Under discussion. Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. At this time, Chief, can we have the stat report, please?
Sure. Start with the December report. We had 107 state reports, a total of 201 citations, 285 traffic stops, 2,280 calls for service that resulted in 3,912 officer responses. It's 17 domestic battery reports. We had roughly around 23 thefts. For January, we had 128 state accident reports, 394 citations, total of 295 traffic stops, 93 adult arrests, 3 juvenile arrests. We had a total of 2,177 calls for service. It resulted in 3,667 officer responses. We had 1 homicide for January, and then approximately 12 thefts. If I could also add, I forgot to mention for December, we had 77 adult arrests and 1 juvenile arrest, for the record.
Thank you, Chief. We don't need a motion for that. Thank you. At this time, we'll move on to the annual report. Well, I know we have that in front of us also. Can you give us a quick rundown on that, please?
Sure. We had a total of 30,085 calls for service, resulted in 52,709 officer responses, had a total of 1,142 state accident reports, 4,448 citations, 78 OWI arrests, over 5,000 traffic stops. We have, listing here is 1 homicide, 193 domestic batteries, then approximately just over 320 thefts. One thing that I want to add in some of these numbers, as I mentioned in the previous meeting, some of these numbers are skewed, and I think it's, I can start with the citations. The citations, we're using the e-ticket now, and it'll generate 1 citation number when there could be 3 to 4 citations that are actually issued under that 1 citation number. So this isn't, we haven't figured out a correct way yet to actually get the correct amount of citations. So that's a little bit off. And I believe The homicide, I believe we might have had 2 homicides for 2025. I believe one, we were waiting for the prosecutor to decide whether it was a homicide or not. So this is going to be a little bit off. Just wanted to add that for the record.
Okay, thank you. With that, we'll move on to the adoption of resolutions. First thing on the agenda is Resolution 1056. This is a resolution approving the removal of probation classification of corporal for the Metropolitan Police Department for the town of Merrillville. I read it as it states, now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Metropolitan Police Commissioners of the town of Merrillville, whereas for the orderly operation of said police department, the following individuals have reached the end of their probation period for the Metropolitan Police Force for the town of Merrillville, to wit, Ian Fultz and Pavle Popovich. That this shall be effective from and after 12:01 a.m., February 2nd, 2026. Can I have a motion for resolution of 1056?
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion made by Commissioner Catino, second by Commissioner Dragoyevich. Under discussion. Seeing none, Chief, can I have a roll call vote on that, please?
Yes. Commissioner Rich,
Yes.
Commissioner Goyevich,
Yes.
Commissioner Pollock,
Yes.
Commissioner Catino,
Yes.
President Poling.
Yes. With that, motion is passed for Resolution 1056. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Yes.
Next is Resolution 1057. I'll read this one also. Resolution approving the removal of probationary classification of sergeant for the Metropolitan Police Department of the town of Merrillville. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Police Commission of the town of Merrillville, whereas for the orderly operation of said police department, the following individuals have reached the end of their probation period for the Metropolitan Police Force of the town of Merrillville, Indiana, to wit, Jason Bess and Matthew Ponica. That this shall be effective from and after 12:01 a.m., February 22nd, 2026. I have a motion for Resolution 1057.
I'll make the motion for 1057.
Motion made by Commissioner Rich, second.
Mr. Chairman, I make a second.
Commissioner Catino, under discussion. Seeing none, all those in favor signify, I'm sorry. Resolution will need a roll call vote on that, please.
Commissioner Rich,
Yes.
Commissioner Dragoyevich,
Yes.
Commissioner Pollock,
Yes.
Commissioner Catino,
Yes.
President Poling.
Yes. With that, motion is passed. Congratulations, gentlemen, on that. Next resolution is 1058. I'll read this one also. A resolution approving the full-time code enforcement officer of the Metropolitan Police Force of the town of Merrillville. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Metropolitan Police Commissioners of the town of Merrillville that the following individual be employed as a civilian full-time code enforcement officer for the Metropolitan Police Force of the town of Merrillville, Indiana, to wit, Paul Francis Jr. That this appointment shall be effective from and after 12:01 a.m., March 9, 2026. That this position will be for the duration of a one-year probationary period from this date. Also, this individual will be paid at a rate of pay set by the Chief of Police. With that, can I have a motion for Resolution 1056, please?
I'll make the motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Dragoyevich.
That was number 1058, sorry.
I'm sorry, this is 1058. Second?
I'll second it.
Second by Commissioner Pollock. Under discussion? Seeing none, Chief, can I have a roll call vote on that, please?
Commissioner Rich,
Yes.
Commissioner Dragoyevich,
Yes.
Commissioner Pollock,
Yes.
Commissioner Catino,
Yes.
President Poling.
Yes. With that, Resolution 1058 has been passed. Pick up on signing here. Next on the agenda, any old business? Ben, anything for under old business? Seeing none, we'll move on to new business. First part of new business will be a letter. I will read it as follows. If I could have Corporal Corey Nash, Officer Daniel Knight, and Detective Philip Mason come forward. Are they here? I will read this as follows. On January 30th, 2026, at approximately 7:54 p.m., Merrillville officers responded to 5452 Maryland Street for reported family disturbance. While en route, dispatch advised that shots had been fired and it was unknown if anyone had been struck. Corporal Corey Nash, Officer Daniel Knight, and Detective Philip Mason arrived and immediately approached the residence. Upon reaching the front door, officers observed two victims lying in the entryway. Corporal Nash saw Lenora holding a loaded revolver and issued clear commands for her to drop the weapon. She complied and was taken into custody without incident. Officers then cleared the residence to ensure no additional threats were present. After securing the scene, Officer Knight notified medics and began rendering aid to one victim, keeping her calm and responsive. Corporal Nash coordinated with responding medics and provided a concise briefing on both patients. Due to their swift, decisive actions and immediate medical response, the victim survived. It is recommended that Corporal Nash, Corporal Knight, and Detective Mason receive a Level 3 commendation. With that, can I have a motion for those three to receive that Level 3 commendation?
Make that motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Pollock,
I'll second.
second by Commissioner Catino. Under discussion. Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Congratulations.
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 Good job. This next one, I would like to call forward Officer Julian Garza and Officers Timothy Michaels and Officer Jacob Olson. I will read this one also. On February 2nd, 2026, at 9:34 p.m., Merrill officers were dispatched to Motel 6 for a domestic disturbance. Central Dispatch was communicating with a third party who advised that her friend was being held against her will by an armed male suspect. The caller also gave dispatch the male's name and advised that he had several warrants. Officers checked the entire hotel area, but were unable to locate the source of the call. Eventually, Officer Julian Garza was able to make contact with the reporting person on the phone. Officer Garza worked with the caller to get the vehicle description and a better location for the involved subjects. Officer Garza located the vehicle in a parking lot in the area of 82nd Place and Georgia Street. Officer Garza made contact with both subjects. He then advised that the female subject was okay, but the male subject ran on foot. Officers Jacob Olson and Officer Tim Michaels arrived on scene and assisted in the foot pursuit. Eventually, Officer Garza was able to end the foot pursuit with a successful taser deployment and take the suspect into custody. Officer Garza went above and beyond and took it upon himself to end a potentially dangerous situation. Officer Garza's observations, perseverance, and successful deployment of his department-issued taser led to the arrest of a suspect with multiple warrants. At this time, it is recommended that Officer Julian Garza receive a Level 2 commendation, and Officer Timothy Michaels and Officer Jacob Olson receive a Level 1 commendation. At this time, I would entertain a motion to recommend those officer commendations.
I make the motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Rich, second
I'll second.
by Commissioner Dragoyevich. Under discussion. Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Next up, I would like to call up Lieutenant Ray Smith, Corporal Gary Henry, Corporal Bradley Irvin, Officer Eric Reed, Officer Mark Novak, Officer Nick Enyart, Officer Ryan O'Hearn, and Officer Christopher Bartholomew, along with Detective Aaron Ridgway, Detective Alexander Van Wright, Detective Thomas DeCero, and Detective Amanda Early. I'll read this one off also. On February 15, 2026, at 9:07 a.m., officers received multiple reports of shots fired at the Howard Johnson Hotel at 7850 Rhode Island Street. Upon arrival, they observed a subject on the ground with a gunshot wound to the upper left thigh. Officers provided life-saving measures before he was treated by by Superior Medics. Officers located another subject who had been shot in the ankle. Another subject involved was also shot, arrived at South Lake Methodist Hospital for treatment for his injury. Officers worked diligently to secure both scenes and locate all evidence for this incident. Detectives immediately responded and began the task of investigating the incident, which had been expanded to multiple areas. Both Patrol and the Detective Bureau did an excellent job dealing with the logistical challenges of managing multiple crime scenes. These officers assure the public that the Merrillville Police Department is always ready, willing, and able to protect and serve. It's been recommended that Lieutenant Smith, Corporal Henry, Corporal Irvin, Officer Reed, Officer Novak, Officer Enyart, Officer O'Hearn, and Officer Bartholomew receive a Level 2 commendation, and that Detectives Ridgway, Van Wright, DeCero, and Early receive a Level 1 commendation. At this time, I'd entertain a motion to award those commendations.
Make a motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Pollock, second.
Mr. Chairman, I make a second.
I'll go with Commissioner Dragojevich.
Can you write that down?
At this time,
That name right there. Can you write that down?
yeah. At this time, I'd like to call for a vote on the motion. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Congratulations, gentlemen.
I explained it to you.
At this time, I'd like to call forward Corporal Ian Fultz, Detective Thomas DeCero, and Detective Amanda Early, along with Lieutenant Jeff Rice, Lieutenant Kurt Horvath, Officer Ian Davidson Dugan, Officer Jillian Evans, and Officer Troy Allen. I'll read this one through also. Through the month of February, Merrillville Patrol officers responded to multiple residences regarding a subject attempting to force entry into occupied homes. Several reports were completed, and detectives initiated follow-up investigations. Through their efforts, detectives identified the suspect, known as the door kicker, as Jamal Moore. This information was passed on to patrol officers in an effort to locate and apprehend him. On February 16, 2026, patrol officers were dispatched to Save-A-Lot, which is located 5420 Broadway, in reference to a disturbance. Upon arrival, officers identified the individual causing a disturbance as Jamal Moore. When officers attempted to make Moore into custody, he resisted, threatening responding officers, and continued making threats to kill them. He also spit on the officers during the arrest. During the investigation, officers recovered key evidence linking Moore to the prior listed incidents. As a result of the coordinated efforts between Patrol and the Detective Bureau, Moore was charged with multiple felony offenses related to home invasions and burglaries. This case highlights the effectiveness of collaboration between patrol officers and the Detective Bureau. It is recommended that Corporal Fultz, Detective DeCero, and Detective Early receive a Level 2 commendation, and that Lieutenant Rice, Lieutenant Horvath, Officer Dugan, Officer Jillian Evans, and Officer Troy Allen receive a Level 1 commendation. At this time, I would entertain a motion to award those officers those commendations.
Mr. Commander, I'll make a motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Catino, second.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Pollock. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. With that, that's been passed.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I would just like to add to that with this, that I've been involved in things like this where somebody's been hitting places over and over and over again, and it's just so hard to find them. And when you finally do, and you come up and you're able to put everything together and put everything back together, it's whether it's been burglaries or things like that, it's so rewarding, and to know that everybody worked so hard on that to get this accomplished. I have to give extra kudos out for that. Next up on the agenda is lateral hiring process. What we're going to do is we're going to close the lateral hiring process. I'll read it off as it states here. On 2/10 of 26, the Merrillville Police Command staff interviewed 4 lateral candidates in regards to current lateral hiring process. It was determined after interviews and a few background checks that all 4 candidates were ineligible for hiring. They either failed a background check or were not quite compliant during their interview. I am requesting that the lateral hiring process be closed due to the next police commission for this meeting. So at this time, I'd like a motion to close the lateral hiring process.
I'll make the motion expire the lateral hiring process.
Motion made by Commissioner Dragoyevich, second.
I'll second.
By Commissioner Rich. Under discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next up, we have general order. This is a new general order for lateral hire benefits. General Order 2312. You've all been given a copy of this new general order. Had the opportunity to read it over and go through it. At this time, I'd entertain a motion to institute this new General Order 2312.
I'll make the motion to entertain Order 2312.
Motion made by Commissioner Rich. Second.
Second.
By Commissioner Catino. Or was that,
I'll go with that.
was that Tom? I'm sorry, Commissioner Pollak. I thought it was. With that, under discussion? Seeing none. Chief, can I have a roll call vote on that, please?
Commissioner Rich,
Yes.
Commissioner Dragoyevich,
Yes.
Commissioner Pollak,
Yes.
Commissioner Catino,
Yes.
President Poling.
Yes. With that, we have passed General Order 2312. Next up is under amending Section 26, Duties of the Special Service Officer. You've all been given a copy of that also and have had the opportunity to look it over. At this time, I'd entertain a motion to amend Section 26 of the General Orders. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll make the motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Dragoyevich, second. Second by Commissioner Pollak. Under discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next thing we have unfortunately, we have three letters of resignation. I will read those letters as they're given here. First one will be from Officer Sarsfield. Notice of resignation. Please accept this memo as formal notification of my resignation from my position as police officer at the Merrillville Police Department. The official date of my departure is March 1st, 2026. I've been given an opportunity to continue my law enforcement career with the St. John Police Department and have accepted an offer of employment from their agency. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity the Merrillville Police Department and the town of Merrillville has provided me. I learned a lot during my time here. I want to say thank you to everyone who has provided their knowledge and expertise to help make me a better officer. Thank you for support and understanding, and I wish nothing but the best for going forward. Sincerely, Tom Sarsfield. With that, I have a motion to accept the letter of resignation.
Make a
Motion made by Commissioner Pollock,
Mr. Chairman, I make a second.
second by Commissioner Catino. Under discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next up will be a letter of resignation from Officer Ryan O'Hearn. This is, as he stated, to whom it may concern. Please accept this letter of formal notice that I have accepted a conditional offer of employment with another agency. My last day with the Merrillville Police Department is expected to be on March 22nd, 2026. This difficult decision is based solely on family considerations, which was not made lightly. I deeply appreciate your professionalism, courtesy, and consideration that have been consistently extended to me. The support I have received has meant a great deal to me. Thank you for the opportunity to serve. I offer my sincere best wishes for the department's continued success and service to the community. Sincerely, Ryan O'Hearn. With that, I have a motion to accept the resignation of Officer Ryan O'Hearn.
I'll make the motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Dragoyevich, second.
Mr. Chairman, I make a second.
Second by Commissioner Catino. Under discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
Chief, what department did he go to? O'Horn.
O'Hearn, I believe, Porter County.
Oh, he went to Porter?
Third letter comes from Officer Ian Davidson Dugan. As it states, Dear Chief, the purpose of this letter is to inform you that you and your administration that I have signed a conditional offer of employment with the Lake County Sheriff's Department. I'm grateful for my experience here, and I have learned a lot. I intend for my last day here at Merrillville Police Department to be Thursday, March 19th, 2026, in order to report for my duties on March 23rd, 2026, at the Sheriff's Department. Thank you and be safe. Signed, Ian Davidson Dugan. At this time, I'd entertain a motion to accept the resignation of Officer Ian Davidson Dugan.
I'll make that.
Motion made by Commissioner Rich,
I'll second.
second by Commissioner Dragoyevich. Under discussion. Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. At this time, the next thing up was to open a new lateral hiring process starting on the 9th of this month and running to the 2nd of April. At this time, can I have a motion to open a new lateral hiring process?
Make a motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Dragoyevich, or I'm sorry, Commissioner Pollock,
Mr. Chairman, I make a second.
second by Commissioner Catino. Under discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. At this time, we are under public comment. If anybody has any thing from the public they would like to address the commission with, now is the time to address it. One more call for public comment. Seeing none, move on. The only announcement we have left to do is set our next meeting, which will be April the 10th, 2026 at 2 p.m. That being because April the 3rd is Good Friday. So that would be a holiday, so we'll move on past that. With that, I need a motion for adjournment.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Motion made by Commissioner Pollock,
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a second.
second by Commissioner Catino. Under discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. With that,